Hello everyone, this is Zenon and you are watching ZenonTCG.
In this video, we will be looking at the Players Cup 4th place finisher Tord Reklev from Norway, who bought us the Inteleon VMAX with Frosmoth deck. Let's look at the strategy that Tord has worked up this time around. He plays 2 stage 1 Pokemon as his main Pokemon in deck. That's Inteleon VMAX, which does 160 damage to the active and doing 60 to the bench. It's a two-pronged approach to do spread damage. How is he doing that? By powering up all water Pokemon by using Frosmoth. Frosmoth has the Ice Dance ability, which attaches a water energy from your hand to your benched water Pokemon. Let's look at the deck list of Tord Reklev from LIMITLESS TCG. There are 20 Pokemon, 31 trainers, and only 9 energy in play. We'll have a look at the card view of the deck from LIMITLESS TCG. Moving along, let's look at Inteleon. Looking at Inteleon VMAX, is running a 4-3 line of Inteleon V and Inteleon VMAX, mainly in use for max bullet attack, doing, as I said, 160 damage to the active and 60 to the opponent's bench. The reasoning is to build damage on the active and at the same time weaken a benched Pokemon. That way you can max out at taking 5 or 6 prize cards at one time. How is he doing that? By playing Frosmoth in the deck, running a 3-2 line of Snom and Frosmoth. As mentioned, the Ice Dance ability allows you to attach water energy from your hand to your benched Pokemon as often as you like, and he is able to get water energy in the hand by using Capacious Bucket, which searches your deck for 2 water energy and put it in your hand. Now draw Pokemon in the deck. There's 2 copies each of Crobat V, which is the newest edition, almost like a Dedenne-GX style, but it loads your hand. So Darker Set ability from Crobat V. When you play it on the bench, you draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, while the Dedenne-GX did a change ability. When you play it on your bench, you discard your hand and draw 6 cards. Galarian Zigzagoon in the deck to build up some damage with Headbutt Tantrum ability. When played on the bench, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And yes, we have Scoop Up Net going along with Galarian Zigzagoon. That way you can build up more and more damage. 2 copies of each. Now a secondary attacker is in LAPRAS V, just 1 copy, doing 210 damage. Ocean Loop attack puts 2 water energy into your hand, while the first attack Body Surf will let you attach an energy from your hand to itself. If you do, switch it with one of your benched Pokemon. Now this is the only other high damage water Pokemon in Tord's deck, doing 210 damage. We have Zacian, 1 copy. This is the only non-V and non-GX water Pokemon that's giving away a single prize. The Aurora Loop does a whopping 130 damage and puts 2 water energy into your hand, thus allowing you to reuse the water energy anywhere else using Frosmoth Ice Dance ability. Well, that's all for Pokemon in deck. Now let's look at the supporters. For draw support, we have Pokemon Professor's Research, is 4 copies. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. And we have Marnie to do some hand disruption. Shuffle your hand into your deck, put it at the bottom, and draw 5 cards from your deck. The opponent draws only 4. This also keeps you from decking out, and also disrupts your opponent's large hand if they have one. Well, no surprise here, we have Boss's Orders, 3 copies. Disrupt play by switching your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. Since Inteleon VMAX attacks the bench doing 60 damage each time, the max bullet damage builds up on the active and the bench. As mentioned, potentially taking 5, maybe 6 prizes in one turn. Now for bench setup plus evolution Pokemon setup, there are 4 quick ball copies, 4 Pokemon communication copies, and there's 3 copies of evolution incense. As you all know, quick ball helps you to set up your bench by discarding a card from your hand to search for a Pokemon. Well, if you have to evolve Inteleon VMAX or evolve into Frosmoth, use Pokemon communication. You can switch a Pokemon from your hand with one from your deck. Then there is a straight evolution search with the evolution instance. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Switch options. Now, Scoop Up Net is in deck for another reason besides having it for Galarian Zigzagoon. It can also be used to switch your active by scooping up a non-V or non-GX Pokemon. You can scoop up the Pokemon and get another Pokemon that's all fired up and ready to attack from the bench into the active, but it's mainly in place for Galarian Zigzagoon. Another switch option while running no switch in deck, there's Air Balloon. So Air Balloon, the retreat cost of the Pokemon that is attached to becomes 2 less. That way you can switch the active out from the bench. However, Tord is running Training Court, it's the stadium. So in case he does retreat by paying the retreat cost, the Training Court will help him get back that energy he spent for retreat. Energy search options, as mentioned, Capacious Bucket, 2 copies. Search your deck for 2 water energies and put them into your hand, while Frosmoth will attach that energy to benched water Pokemon. As mentioned, Trading Court, Stadium, 2 copies to get back any basic energy from the discard pile, and Frosmoth will attach that same energy to benched water Pokemon. Beautiful strategy. And finally, there are basic energies, 9 copies, just basic energy because of Frosmoth and Capacious Bucket in play. That's about it for this deck analysis from Tord Reklev. Closing credits for the video making go to Pokemon for organizing the Players Cup online event, PTCGO. View more Pokemon action at Pokemon.com. A shout out to Limitless TCG for card images and deck list. Visit LimitlessTCG.com for more Pokemon action. Well, my support for local small business, my favorite card game store, The Upper Hand. Please visit theupperhand.ca for everything Pokemon. And that about sums it up, folks, for today. Thanks for watching ZenonTCG. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. And as usual, stay safe and have a nice day.